Age wrinkles the skin, lack of enthusiasm wrinkles the soul. Enthusiasm is the energy that leads us towards happiness, it is the passion to do what really motivates us and what we love. Fully living out this powerful energy implies maintaining a hopeful attitude and an openness towards whatever presents itself to us. In our daily lives, we go on getting comfortable, adapting to our routine, creating monotony. This leads to them imposing comfortable motivations on us and not those that give us the most powerful energy and the rewards that in yet another way put us on good terms with our lives. As always, what's urgent doesn't always leave time for what's important. Quino. When we are children, we have that natural ability to value to what we love, as well as the ability to protect ourselves from what we fear. We explore, we astound ourselves, and we get naturally excited by simple things. As we get older, we start losing that ability, although fortunately, all is not lost. Living with enthusiasm. Living with enthusiasm is not something that comes naturally or that is determined genetically, to the contrary, it is an attitude and as such, it implies learning. The behavior models that we have had during childhood have a strong influence, a significant weight in relation to how we see the world. Have you ever watched how your parents relate to the world? It is possible that you have managed to break away from how they position themselves in reality. But it is inevitable that this has influenced you. When we become adults, we become highly aware of the decisions that we make to face things in one way or another. Living with enthusiasm means choosing to explore, to be hopeful, to open ourselves to emotions and to the ability to experiment. Do you consider yourself an enthusiastic person? If so, surely you see everything around you in a special way, you observe the details and stop to experience and enjoy the little things that life brings you. The secret of genius is to carry the spirit of the child into old age, which means never losing your enthusiasm. Aldous Huxley. Breaking away from skepticism. The attitude of enthusiasm allows us to break away from complaints, negativity, and skepticism. By positioning ourselves within a more hopeful vision, we see a world full of possibilities, with greater perspective. We inevitably believe that we are capable of achieving anything we set out to do. Whether you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right. Henry Ford. Believing in ourselves makes us employ the resources necessary to face any adversity. This is in relation to Albert Bandura's theory about self-efficiency, which makes reference to the perception that one has of oneself to believe that something can be achieved. Motivation stems from these beliefs, from the expectations that we have about what we are capable of achieving through our own effort. It also means positioning ourselves in reality, putting our feet on the ground to contemplate different points of view and to value the situation according to the resource that we have available. Learning from enthusiasm. As we stated above, enthusiasm is a way of seeing life, an attitude that helps us get motivated and face the situations that present themselves to us. We can learn to be enthusiastic, although it is also something that may be deeply rooted in our personality. By taking every experience and lesson as something that helps us to grow and develop, we can develop an attitude of enthusiasm towards everything around us. A more positive version about adversity and difficulties so that we can then form relationships based on motivation. Enthusiasm also has a lot to do with our ability to love, as it implies digging deeper into the beauty that lies within everything that happens to us. The great achievements that humanity has accomplished were all thanks to enthusiasm, to the strength and desire that push us to discover and let ourselves be amazed. Don't let your enthusiasm, a virtue as valuable as it is necessary, burn out. Work, aspire, always aim high. Ruben Dario. Let us learn from children. Let us learn to experience enthusiasm and desire through discovery. The contents of Exploring Your Mind are for informational and educational purposes only. They don't replace the diagnosis, advice, or treatment of a professional. In the case of any doubt, it's best to consult a trusted specialist.